My ex-boyfriend's Harry Styles. Hi, and welcome to a new video. First of all, I am changing my sweater because it's incredibly itchy. I just wanted to quickly show it off. Admire the sweater. It's going off in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what we're doing right now is reading my Wattpad stories. I didn't prepare this. I didn't pre-read anything, so we're just gonna, I don't know, we're just gonna do this. Let's go. So there's, the first one that comes up is called Wicked, written by anonymous writer 1200. It has 1.5k reads. Okay, yeah, no, that's really cool. Okay, I don't, how do I start? Oh, there, read. Okay, I'm not a real Wattpadder. Is that a thing? I don't know. So this is all a bit new for me. Let's get into this. Martha was actually quite oblivious to most things that didn't center around her. Okay. Attack me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My parents are billionaires, it says here. Martha hadn't worked a day in her life. Also not true. She would model here and there, whatever. Okay, if it could be called influencing, to post pictures of herself drunk on yachts and in exclusive nightclubs. I do not do that. I'm not a party person. Well, she has hordes of beautiful women at her disposal. She was entirely unaccustomed to being told no. This is why when fate brought her your name, she was entirely baffled and unprepared. Ew. Okay, so I'm being an ass. Martha didn't necessarily intend to be rude. It wasn't her fault that people were sensitive and couldn't take a joke. Okay, your name is the bartender. Okay, got it. And I was being rude to them. Sorry, I'm just like scanning through for like juicy parts, you know? Okay, so a little catch up. I was reading a bit further, you know, because I don't want to read the whole story because I want to do multiple. So pretty much your name is my assistant now and I have to work and I'm a horrible boss, pretty much. I'm being a pretty big. So by the time she had dealt with all that, Ian was calling to tell her that Martha was on her way up, and your name's heart started racing because she hadn't left yet to go get Martha her coffee, and it would send the taller woman into a rage. Factual. If you do not get my coffee, I'ma yell at you. Sunglasses obscuring her face, not even acknowledging your name as she threw her coat and bag in the girl's general direction. I hate this. Like, I'm so... No, I don't hate this. Like, it's actually, like, well written. I'm just, like... I'm really not that mean, I promise. Oh, the dry cleaning had been ruined, too. Damn, sounds like I'm about to get pissed. I'm wearing a suit. That's realistic. I would do that. Okay, so, your name, so you, are on the way to my apartment to bring me my suit, I think. So, you walk in, and I scream, in here. As a response, so like any reasonable person, she headed in the direction of the kitchen, stopping short at the sight of Martha in really nothing but her underwear, snacking on what appeared to be fruit. But your name didn't analyze the scene any further before squeezing her eyes shut tightly. Martha laughed at this and at the blush that dusted your name's cheeks, and instead of putting her out of her misery, Martha set down her bowl of melon. I see what you did there. And walked over, cocky as ever, getting right into your name's space, and your name could smell the Calvin Klein cologne on her bare skin. I do wear that. Brushing just slightly against her own and watermelon on her hot breath, fanning right over the shell of her ear as Martha leaned in just a bit too close, nearly pinning your name to the wall. Sorry, I need to set a bit of a mood for this one. Pinning your name to the wall. It felt like ages that they stayed in this position, the air almost suffocating for your name. You may go now. I expect that I'll see you at the event. Wear something nice. Oh, I'm gonna pick her up for the event. What event? I don't know. Just stood awkwardly glancing around the room and wiggling her toes into the carpet until Martha returned, passing a garment to the shorter woman. You're fuller than I am, but this could fit. I'll expect you to be there at 8. Do not be late. Okay, so she's gonna get ready. I'm gonna scan through this. She only had to mention her job title in order to be let inside the venue, and though it was crowded and everybody was wearing a mask, it wasn't hard at all to locate Martha. After all, she was one of the tallest people in attendance, and while she was a stone cold there was no denying her radiant presence in a room. Okay. I'm getting kind of 50 Shades of Grey vibes here, besides the fact that I am a giant ass. I would never treat a person like this. Ah! Your Name was actually quite surprised that Martha hadn't harassed her at all by the time the clock chimed 10. Her relief was short-lived. Of course, there I come. You guys, are you ready for me to be an ass again? Okay. Ooh, I'm jealous! I sound like a very toxic person in this fanfiction. So I disappeared into the crowd, and Your Name is trying to convince herself that she hates me. Do your best, sweetie. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna stop. Martha, by her own account, did not want anything with Your Name besides perhaps a one-night stand. Because I'm such a, playboy, party boy, what's up. Your Name really had no idea what to do. She had been prepared to be yelled at, and now she was confused and perhaps a bit turned on, which was not really at all appropriate because this was her boss, and she also hated the woman. Let's keep reminding ourselves that we hate Martha, okay? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna find a fun scene, Okay, so now I'm sending everybody home, but my assistant, aka you, because I want to spend more time with you. But I'm not admitting that because I'm a bad boy and I have a reputation to upkeep, So we finally arrived to the chapter called One Night Stands and Other Mishaps. So I feel like we're about to get a little bit juicy up in here. Forewarning, this one gets a little spicy. Not too spicy, but like a little. Spicy enough that I would really prefer that only people over the age of 18 read. Last time I checked, I was 21. Also, I'm in the story, so I feel like I'm allowed to read it. Because I'm a bad boy, apparently. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm gonna... Yeah. We're at the office. You snapped at me. You were being quite rude, and I got really sad because, I don't want you to be mad at me. So it's late, I think, and I gave you some comfy clothes, and I tell you to change, and I won't look, I swear. Very inappropriate, Marv. Contain yourself. God. You switch clothes in the bathroom like a good girl. Oh shit, sorry. But I only gave you an oversized long-sleeved shirt. So I'm wearing plaid pajama bottoms and a t-shirt. Oh shit. I'm literally living my Wattpad fantasy right now, guys. It's crazy. I swear I didn't know that. This is my iconic look. I don't know. So I'm being very giddy, apparently. If Your Name thought Martha was cute, which she did not. Not at all. I don't think so either. She's kind of an ass, if you ask me, but whatever. Do I have to bleep out all the times I say ass in this video? Because that's gonna be something. So I'm scared of heights. Okay, that's true, actually. Does this person know me? Who wrote this? So we're still in the office, and you're only wearing a shirt. This is about me. She couldn't help glancing at her every few seconds because her assistant was very attractive, and her shirt rode up when she would stretch on her toes to reach things, and it made Martha's heart swell in a way that she was not altogether very comfortable with. Why are we in pajamas at the office? Doesn't matter. It's Wattpad. So I get back to work, and you also get back to work. Because we're good colleagues. The taller woman. Like, she keeps referring to me as the taller woman. I know I'm a giant, but like... No, I kind of like that, actually. You can refer to me as that. That's fine. Martha apparently did not know her own strength, though, because she pulled a bit too hard, sending Your Name sprawling right up against her chest for the second time that night. Their eyes locked, and they shared the same breath. And Martha couldn't help but stare at her plump lips, eyes flicking between Your Name's mouth and her wide eyes. And just as she moved to close the distance, Your Name turned her head, dislodging Martha's hands from her hips and forcing herself to back off, and Martha ran her tongue over her bottom lip, still somewhat stunned at being turned down for once in her life. I'm loving this. So you're getting back to work. Martha did not take being ignored well, and She might have left well enough alone if not for the hesitation in Your Name's eyes when she had pulled away, so instead of giving up, she waited until Your Name was finished, micromanaging the way the gifts stacked on the tree skirt, and when Your Name stood, Martha was right behind her, and the girl let out the softest gasp at their proximity and moved to back up again. This time, Martha would not let her go so easily. Wrapping lithe fingers around her wrist and holding the other hand above her head, green plastic foliage hanging loosely between Martha's fingertips. I believe mistletoe means you owe me a kiss. I'm the worst boss. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. So Your Name nods, and she's been refraining from doing this all night. There was absolutely no denying that Martha was the hottest woman she had met to date, even if her personality was less than desirable at times. Ouch. Before she could think too much, however, softly pressed against her own, and Your Name kissed back, at first softly, and then Martha backed the shorter girl into the wall, of course, hands beginning to wander in less innocent places. Your Name did consider that this was highly inappropriate. Good, because it is. But she considered the particular dry spell she had been going through was therefore unwilling to pass up whatever this was. Fair enough. I get that. We kissed until you pull back, laying kisses on the column of Your Name's throat and sucking bruising marks into the girl's collarbone as she shifted beneath her in order to press herself more to The night was a blur. Hands wandering beneath the shirt. We end in my penthouse. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. You know what? I think it's time to go to a new story. So this was... I made a lot of footage about this one, but this one's not too crazy. I just think it's like quite a usual Wattpad story. It's actually well written, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go try to find something crazy. Okay, this one says mature. I think that's a good one. So this one has a mature theme. It has 2.1k reads, and it's called Caught in Her Web. Okay? I actually know about this one. I think I'm a mafia boss in this one. Let's see what happens here. You know, let's go and see. My whole family is a mafia family. Yet again, an asshole. So, surprisingly, hey, it's me. It's Marty.